Everyone, so you know, this is being recorded. We'll share the links with you, but please note that while you're on here, you are being recorded. We've got Ron just joined us. Welcome, Ron. Randy Jensen, welcome, Randy. Orion, I already welcomed, but welcome again.
Thank you.
And I think Scott Mack can hear us. Scott, can you hear us okay? You're muted, Scott. Just let us know if you can hear us okay. Yes, you can hear us. Great. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, shocker. Tony gets here just in the nick of time. Surprised he's not late. I can't lean into him too much. We're being recorded.
Andrew, it's nice to know that you browbeat on Tony like Manny does me. So
yeah.
Everybody on the call is welcome to.
Oh gosh. That's so funny, Jim.
Didn't see you there, JP.
Oops.
I mean, he works for the company. He comes in unverified.
Just had a Daniel come in. I'm not sure.
Might be Dan. That might be Borowski.
Oh, Dan Borowski. Okay. We had a few more people come in. Oh, we got Shad from Real Hit coming in. Welcome, Shad. We've got Ryan coming in. I don't know what Ryan that is. We've got Felix. Welcome, Felix. Maybe Andrew, if you're okay with it, giving another minute or two. I think we're just going to have some other people coming in.
No,
Forrest,
so much.
Forrest is coming. Welcome, Forrest. Nick Pavlik. Welcome, Nick.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I think we've got about every time zone on here, so. A couple minutes.
Okay, we've got Alex. Welcome, Alex. We've got Kayla. Welcome. Justin. Welcome. Chris Emden. Welcome. Rob Rabinowitz. Welcome. Oh, we got Tom Rafter coming in. Okay. All right. I'll manage. I'll definitely manage. I'll continue to manage the lobby, Andrew.
Okay. Let me share my screen and. How's that look, Manny? Is it just my one slide up?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. It does show the second slide.
Okay. Well, why it wouldn't just go to presentation mode?
I think you have to hit, yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay, I'll do my best to, I'll have to toggle out of this a couple times. I just wanted to jump to a couple other slides just to kind of demonstrate a few things as we go through, but we only have about 14 slides, so I don't think it'll be too much, but you let me know when we want to get going. Could do it. Still see a few more people logging in. So
there's some more coming in. But Andrew, you get started when you want. I'll continue to let them in.
Okay. Well, I could just kind of kick it off. You know, first of all,
getting a little thin.
Yeah. Thank you very much for everyone taking the time to sign in today. Let's see. I just got a snide text from somebody who signed in, so I appreciate that. I can multitask. Just remember you are being recorded today, Michael. so avoid those texts. But thank you everyone for taking the time to join today on November 24th. Again, my name is Andrew DeCastecker with EPD. I think we also have on the line from EPD, we have, of course, Manny Honduras, Tony Zach, Jim Passage, and Jeffrey Lippitz. So pretty much anybody who can help you out in the building window film space. So we just wanted to take a little bit of time, mainly for everyone in the new states to EPD, but there are a few legacy dealers signing on today, so that's great. So basically the point for today is we just wanted to take a few minutes to bring everyone up to speed. I know there's been a lot of emails, a lot of correspondence. It's been a pretty crazy couple months. We thank everyone for their continued support, patience, and whatnot. You know, we've tried our best to send out reminders on how things are done, different policies, you know, a different way of doing business. And we thought it would be best just to take us some time during this week of the year, just to put something out there for everyone. Make sure everybody's on the same page, make sure everyone knows the benefits and understands some of the things at EPD. So that's really the genesis of this call. Manny, if you have anything to add, otherwise I can get started.
Yeah, no, thanks, Andrew. Appreciate that. I guess I would say, first of all, welcome to everybody. Thanks for taking the time. And, you know, Andrew's right. A lot of this content is geared to our new dealers. You've seen a lot of emails come across your desk from us here. We're very excited about the opportunity to service your business. We're very grateful to 3M for the chance. And we're really excited and looking forward to really, you know, getting started. We're still getting the lay of the land. We're still, you know, learning who dealers are, who they're not, getting acclimated. So just bear with us in the next couple weeks and maybe month or so, but recognize that we're making a lot of investments in this territory for our collective growth. One of which is a warehouse in Chicago. Andrew has been, and he will talk about this with greater detail, but he's been leading that charge.
Yep.
So we're looking to replace the warehouse that Interwest once had with something of our own in Chicago. So, you know, with that, would just like to again thank everybody for being on the line. I think I even came across the name Randy Jensen. Randy, you're on. Are you not? Are you not? Are you coming out of retirement just for this? Are you?
You betcha. You betcha.
Wow, that's an honor. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That means a lot. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us, and to everybody else for being on the line. Again, really excited, and with that, I'll hand it back over to Andrew.
Awesome. Thanks, Manny. Like I said, we appreciate everybody making the time. It's good to see a lot of names out here. Talk to everyone. You know, as this goes on, like I said, I don't want to take all of your time today, but please feel free to drop any questions in the chat. Reach out to us afterwards. Anything we could do to help make this transition easier, and just kind of give you any more feedback, thoughts, process, anything that's going to benefit your companies. So just a little background on EPD. EPD was founded in 1985 and is one of the 11 original master distributors of 3M films. So when you look at that, particularly for this space, what we're really talking about is that top bucket. We're talking about 3M building window films, solar safety films in general, but also 3M decorative and Dynoc, of course. Don't forget about 3M personal automotive, which is automotive window film, paint protection film, vinyl, and ceramic coatings. And then 3M graphics and over laminates. That would be considered 3M vinyls, things like that. So that's a newer product bucket for us. But those are our four big buckets that we play in. And really, the biggest takeaway from that is we are very well entrenched with the commercial solution division of 3M. Anything based on commercial growth or that segment for 3M, we are a valued partner with 3M, and they are a valued partner. What else we can tell you is that we have, at this point in time, as Manny just alluded to, we'll have an additional warehouse. But at this moment right now, Baltimore, Maryland, HQ. We also have a warehouse in Sacramento, California. The facility in blue there in the central part of the United States is South Bend, Indiana. That's where all the 3M Dynoc is fulfilled from. And then the Chicago, Illinois warehouse, which I have been searching for since I came on board in late September. And the search is going well. Our goal as it's laid out there is Q1 2026. I don't see any reason we won't hit that goal. We're looking at properties weekly, just trying to find the best fit. We're going to try and stick in that western suburb O'Hare area for those of you who are local to this market. Get this facility up and running. We'll have to get in racking, get everything in place. It will be very similar to what you're kind of used to in the past. We'll have will call. It'll be somewhere off the highway where it's easily accessible. We'll have, small staff, but everything's really still going to operate out of Baltimore, but you'll still kind of have that same feel where you can come into this warehouse, grab film, grab anything you might need as well. we already have a line on a couple good employees, but that's the next step to follow here in the Chicagoland area. A couple more things about the company that you might not be aware of. We have a very extensive digital footprint. We're going to get into it a little bit more with the company website and show you what can be offered and what can be found for you as a dealer on that site. We'll talk a little bit about the digital marketing that we do, not only for EPD, but on your behalf. We'll show a little bit of the online store if you're not familiar with that, and we'll talk a little bit about the social media presence that we have. So real quick, just to kind of put some names with some faces on who's who. Each of these bullet points we'll cover a little bit in another slide, especially order placement. But typically what we've seen the best, or what's worked the best for us, is just general customer service. As you can remember in the past, using a different orders email, the orders at EPD Window Film is an excellent resource to get some questions answered, submit orders, reach out for any type of information. You can certainly call as well, but that's always a source that's monitored all day, every day by multiple people. How many people manage that email inbox, Manny?
5.
5? Yeah. So you're always going to get an answer there, but that's a great place to turn to. Inventory check, we'll cover that as well, how you can check for inventory online. Decorative samples requests can be sent to orders at epdwindowfilm.com. Now as we kind of go around the room. So accounting, finance, and payment questions can all be for Cindy. You can see her picture here in the bottom right corner of the slide. 3M warranty claim submissions, Al Raymer, just to the left of Cindy right there. Al also helps out greatly with NetSuite, which some of you are all familiar with from past experience. He keeps an eye on the inventory levels. I get daily emails from him on inventory levels, so I can always look to where we might be need to adjust versus Sacramento and Baltimore right now. But he'll also be a very, very, very valuable source when we bring Chicago online to making sure we stock that at the levels you'll be expecting as well. And Al also handles warranties as well. Installation questions, just to the left of Terry Ross, you see Sean Hobson. He's based in the Baltimore office, and he can be reached for any type of installation questions, whether it be commercial, residential, flat, automotive, safeties, solar control, any type of installation questions he can help with. And then when you look at technical assistance, you have myself, Mr. Tony Zach, Jim Passage, or Manny. And on top of that, we, of course, can help you in any of those situations, but if you have specific 3M Decorative or Dynoc, we can also add Mr. Jeffrey Lippitz to that conversation as well. He's on board here on the call. He's based in the East Coast, but he has a wealth of knowledge in that space and can help you out with any questions in that area. So that's the team that most likely you'll interface with from on your daily communications. How to order film. So 4 easy ways to order. First and foremost, the orders email is always, as I just mentioned, available. Order away there. It's going to be checked, vetted, and sent out and replied to. You can always text 320 EPD Film. Of course, you can always telephone in. And then for Deco and Dynoc orders, you can go to the shop. And if you're not familiar with the shop, I encourage you to check it out. We'll go over it a little bit on one of the upcoming slides, but to give you a better feel for it. But you can do all of your Deco and Dynoc purchases there as well too. In terms of time to do this, the Baltimore, Maryland warehouse is open from 8:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern, and all calls will be answered through that phone system. From 5 to 7 Eastern, Terry Ross picks up all the phone calls in Colorado, and then from 7 to 8, all the calls roll over to the California warehouse. So from all 4 time zones, from 8:30 in the morning to 5 p.m. Pacific time, we have somebody there to answer the phone for you to answer any questions if that's the route you'd like to go. If not, again, reach out to any of us, the orders email, anybody you can get a hold of. So we're trying to make it as readily as available to get a hold of somebody during the business day. Okay, the first kind of bullet point where we'll jump around a little is how to access our price lists. So as you see here, if there's anybody who doesn't have this information or needs this information, please feel free to drop your name in the chat. I know Manny will be taking a look at that to see who we might need to reach out to. But this is a little different. I mean, for some of the regular dealers on the phone or legacy dealers, they're very familiar with this. But for some of the newer dealers on the phone, everything is based online. And let me exit out of this and I will scroll over to the actual live price list. So as you can see, when you click on this link that was shown on the presentation, you have the 5 buckets that I mentioned earlier in the presentation. You have the over laminates or graphics, your main one right here for everyone on this call, the 3M flat glass window films. This price list, as you see, there's a decorative and Dynoc. They're all on this price list as well, but there's a separate one with just those products on there, as if that's the only thing you're looking for. The automotive catalog, and then of course our tool catalog. Now, the first time you log into this, you'll see that this flat glass window films price list is password enabled. My password is already loaded in there, so I can click on that and thumb right through this process. If you don't have that password, or if you don't have that information, the password is listed up back on the slideshow. When I shoot back to that, you can write that down, or again, reach out to us and we can make sure you have that available. So as you can see, the price list is extremely interactive. Just flip through each page. The font's a little small. I'll try and blow it up for you a little bit, but you can just kind of see where everything is labeled at the top. Slide through based on solar, safety, and then you get into then you get solar, classic, and then to deco. Oh, one thing I didn't want to elude real quick. The new IPA tools coming soon, the installation tools. I don't know if everyone is familiar with these. This dates back to the dealer meeting in San Antonio and the presentation done by Mike Stavrev. I know it's been almost 2 years, but we have these tools coming in. We just placed a large order for those, and they will be listed and available for purchase coming soon. So any questions about those, direct to us, either offline or check back on the price list coming forward. But those should be loaded in. Did we get a timeline on those, Manny, for delivery?
No, I haven't. The order was just placed last week. I do believe it's going to be in the month of December, though. But
Okay.
This will be the first time we're ordering from that vendor, so I don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, this is a separate vendor, everyone. I know that 3M had crafted these and come through with these, but this is actually a separate vendor. So once we get those online and available, we'll get those loaded up. But as you can see, they're already loaded into the price pages and will be available for your purchase very soon. That one might be a little bit deeper of a conversation because I know people probably don't fully remember the scope and how those work, but that'll be something that we can definitely talk to moving forward, especially once we get some of them into the field. For those of you that haven't seen them or taken the certification class at 3M. So any questions for anybody there through the price list? Anything coming through, Manny, or are we all good?
No, I've been answering all the questions
Okay.
in the chat.
Okay, great. So that's the price list. The next thing we wanted to kind of talk about, and I'll go through this slide real quick, but then I'll take it over to the actual interactive part of the actual EPD portal. So what the partner portal is, for everyone to kind of think of it in context, think of 3M Sales Aid. Right here in the bottom right corner of the slide, we have the landing page for the EPD website. So what partner portal is when you log into the bottom left of that corner, it's really for architectural dealers. And it's a place where 3M confidential information is housed. So anything else that's not confidential, spec cards, data information, that can be found on the regular website. The partner portal, the key takeaway with this is requires a username and password. You can't just log into there. You can't just go there right now and request a username and password. You'd have to just generate an email to one of us and request that information. Once we get that, we can get you set up with that right away. I'll jump over to the screen itself with some very good uses for this site: technical documents, images for your website, videos, any other links, the back order report, and some other information that I'll kind of show you right now. Again, if you don't have access to this as of yet, please make sure to contact myself or Manny and we'll get you set up right away. But let's take a look over at the actual portal and see what is available for you right there. So this is the landing page. Let me get over to important news. This is the actual landing page for the website, the portal. One key piece of information, everything is updated. If there are updates, they are sent out at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. So once you have your login for the site, you'll get that email every day, every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And it'll include any new updates that are available. Now, if you get to the first part of the landing page, just some basic general information, some high-level information. One of your key takeaways from this page is right here. And this is the 3M building window film inventory. So as you can see, I'll click here on this for any updates. And then one more page, click here. And this takes you to this screen. I don't know if you guys can see it well enough, but these are any films that we have on back order with 3M. This is the most up-to-date information that we have on these films. Now, I realize it says 10/31/25. The data isn't always live time. Obviously, that's over a month behind. But this is the most updated information we have on some of these films that have been a little bit more challenging to get over the past year or two.
If you hit refresh, Andrew, it should refresh.
That's what I thought I did recently, but I don't recall it.
There you go.
There we go. Boom. I spoke too soon. So 11/21. So actually as of Friday.
So everybody knows we publish this every week, most every week. And the information is compiled on Fridays. I upload it to Partner Portal either Friday or over the weekend. So it typically becomes available for you as soon as I upload it. But every Monday, as Andrew alluded to, a notification comes out and lets you know what changed in Partner Portal. And usually what changes in Partner Portal from the last week is that we update this form. So if you open it and you see that it's not, if you see that it doesn't seem like it's recent, just click your refresh button. And if you click your refresh button, you'll probably find out that has been updated.
Yeah, and that's good information because I didn't even know that it refreshed on that. So as you can see, this list is not as bad as it has been once over the last couple of years, but we'll get to some inventory checks and some information on that. But you can see if you're looking for one of these films, this is the best information we have, most recent. A few other useful tools on Partner Portal. Again, this is something to kind of treat as like 3M Sales Aid. This is where you would find a lot of information that you might need for your business, documentation, some other useful links, our company calendar. As we click through here and show some images, these are all approved images that you can take and put onto your website. Now, there haven't been a ton of NPI or product launches with 3M over the recent years, but the two new media kits or sales kits that we have seen in recent years are the CA series and the S2400. So as you can see, we can just kind of click through these sites. This is all artwork that's approved for your website. Any type of ads you want to run, any type of information, we'll house the most recent information we have from 3M all right here. As you can see, 3M Ceramic Architectural. This is all the information that we received from 3M. This is all ready and available for you to add to anything that you want to do with your company website, marketing communications, anything. And then we also have, as you kind of scroll down, we also have some stock images that were taken over the years, either by 3M or some other commercial properties that were 3M approved. I don't want to go through every one of these. I'll just kind of touch on a few of them. Then we also have some additional videos of anything that might be launched. We have documentation.
Andrew, I'm gonna mute everybody. You may just need to unmute yourself. Yeah, go ahead, Andrew. You should be able to unmute yourself.
Got me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yep, much better. As you can see here, just some other different documentation that you might be looking for as a dealer rewards program, AI presentation credit, and warranty claim forms. Last thing I'll highlight on the partner portal. Again, I already see a couple emails coming in through people that are looking for access, so we'll get you guys taken care of right away. The last thing that you might see on here that could be of benefit to you from time to time is our company calendar. And this is everything that we have published, typically webinars, closures, holidays, things like that. So as you can see here, we're just on the Meet EPD. We're closed Thursday and Friday, moving forward. Kind of move my screen around. So that is that for Partner Portal. Again, make sure to put your name in the chat, email Manny or I, anything we can do to get you access on this right away. One thing you'll find out is that we're a very responsive organization. If you send Manny a note or a question on any of this, we're going to get back to you right away. So we'll get you set up on Partner Portal right away. Just a little more information here. This is just a screenshot. I didn't know if we were going to be toggling back and forth. So we've already kind of covered all this, but just a screenshot of the Partner Portal itself. So again, that's not to say that Sales Aid or some of the technologies from 3M aren't going away. We're just trying to find a conduit or a way for dealers to have access to a lot of this information through our platform. Scroll through. Okay, online inventory searching. So I'll toggle back through to the actual website just to make sure everybody can find their way through this. But key point with this is available 24/7, updated throughout the day, and it's live feed inventory. I put an example in here just to make sure that everybody kind of understood. So if we have 4.99, it's always rounding down to the lower roll. So if we have 4.99 in stock, inventory will always edge down to the lower number. So if something does go to zero, it's best to just check online. or send an email, call one of us, and we can check in for sure. But that's the kind of the nature behind some of the software and how it runs. So when we scroll back over to the company site, get back here. Once we get to the main landing page, you're going to go to architectural dealers. The quickest way to find this, you see the resources pop up. You'll see a list of resources on the side that we can talk about if there's any questions towards the end. But you go directly to inventory search, and it pulls up all the available inventory for you as a customer. Once you get to this landing page, you can scroll through anti-graffiti films, block out, dichroic. For the purposes of this webinar, and the point that we really kind of want to drive home to everybody, we'll go to sun control. You see right there from the top, it's all alphabetical. You see affinity, you see ceramic architectural, LE series, neutral series. And for everybody, just so you have confidence in this with your sales teams, with your overall position on selling this product, this is the amount of film that we have in stock in the night vision line. As you can see, we have a robust stock in particular of this line. So sell with confidence. We're going to continue to invest in this space and continue to have good material available for you to purchase. But this is one thing we just wanted to hint on right away and make sure you guys are all aware of this available. This information is available for you to research 24/7. And again, main landing page, architectural dealers, inventory search, bottom right corner. Any other questions on this, Manny, or is anything coming in so far?
No, I don't see anything.
Okay. Great. I'll slide back to the presentation. Decorative film selector. So this is going to be accessed through the EPD shop or this EPD store. Once you get to the landing page, you're going to come through 3M decorative films. Right here, when you get to the middle of the bar on the EPD shop, use the selector tool. Now, this information might not be groundbreaking for everyone on the line. We all know this space very well. It's some very high-level questions to help your end users. So as you can see, we just scroll through, find your film. We're just trying to give some basic buckets where you can kind of get a little bit of a sense for what your customers are looking for, or if they're looking on our website, what they can look for in the hopes when they find that, they find you. So as we kind of go through, we'll just click on just distraction bands. Next. And it's going to lay out just some options for you or for your end users to take a look at. Very high level, very simple, but also just kind of keeps the process moving along as a customer starts to look for film options. Again, through this information is all available through the shop. And this is right here. This is a landing spot where you'll find that. How to order decorative samples. Again, an important part. So I alluded to this on an earlier slide. The email at the top of the page is the easiest and best way to do that. As you can see, this is 3M Fasara, dusted, frosted, and you can order up to 5 samples per request. All you have to do is pay for the 12-day, 2-day FedEx and request those samples at orders@EPD Window Film. As far as 3M sun control and security film samples, we're working on a solution for that. I know that has been impacted greatly over the years, but we are very close to securing some inventory on that, and we'll be in touch with you guys on that process and what we have available in the coming days. Okay, next slide, and this is one that if you guys all weren't aware of this one, this is something that we definitely need you guys to take a look at and check. We've done a great job on building out the EPD dealer locator. So the benefit of this locator is all active prestige dealers are listed. So think of the 3M dealer locator, the levels, the listing, the information you want is all going to be very similar. What we need from each and every one of you is to, and I'll show you as I go through the process, I'll flip back to our website and show you where this is located. But what we need from each and every one of you, if you've not done so, is to verify the accuracy of your listing. As you can see, here's Here's an example right here of a dealer out on the East Coast that we're showing right here. But I'll toggle back through that in a second after I go to the benefits locator. It's just very important that each of you look at that. If there's something you don't like on that site for your business, let us know. We'll have it changed today. We'll have it changed within minutes of you sending that information over. So you'll ask a little bit more about the benefits of this locator. It's really for the purpose of leads. The EPD website has become a very powerful tool over the years. It's a massive website. As you can see, there's a lot of data on there on this page and whatnot. It's a trusted domain link. It helps your own searches for search results for branded searches. So that's any 3M search. It's going to help that, and it's going to help elevate your business in that search process. It expands visibility for non-branded searches. So if somebody's just searching window film, it's going to come in and kind of support or piggyback anything that you might be doing in that area or MSA. And it gives the end user next step in the journey, i.e. find a 3M film dealer, which is you guys. So I'm going to show you real quick. I don't know if it clicked over on how to find this space. So again, you go to the main landing page on the EPD website, find an installer across the top, and it's going to bring you to this page. You go 3M Premier Elite Dealer. Should click on when you hover over the Premier Elite. I'm not sure why it's not. Are you seeing that load, Manny?
No, so if you go down.
Oh, I already had one plugged in there. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I'm sorry, everyone. I already had Minneapolis, Minnesota
Yeah.
plugged in. That's why it wasn't refreshing. So as you can see, this pulls up. It's very similar to the layout of the 3M website, but as you see right here, it clicked in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it's going to click in all of the dealers in that area. You're going to get all of your direct information. You can email Mark directly. You can take it directly to the Sun Control site. You can email Forrest directly, go directly to the site, and it lists the same type of dealer where you're listed in the 3M Prestige Dealer Awards program. So please, everyone, who's on the phone today, or everybody who's going to see this information, please just take a look at this on the dealer locator. Again, main landing page for EPD, find an installer, verify information, let us know. Any questions from anybody, Manny, on that, or is it kind of going along?
I don't see any questions.
Anything. Okay.
No, I've been looking at the chat menu. I don't see any questions.
Great. I'll turn this slide over to Manny real quick because he's got much more familiarity with this process and the benefits to you as a dealer.
Yes, so thanks, Andrew. Appreciate that. We have made a lot of investments in training our dealer base, whether it's installation, whether it's sales, marketing, technical knowledge, and these investments we've kind of branded in a collegiate look and feel called EPD University. But EPD University is basically just sort of our creative way of saying how we train dealers. And we train dealers face-to-face in person in our training center, which we have two currently, one in Baltimore, Maryland, one in South Carolina, as well as we train our dealers virtually, whether it's a new dealer we onboard, whether an existing dealer hires a new salesperson, or maybe somebody new to operations, whatever the case might be, we want to make sure that our dealer base is well-trained, well-versed, completely knowledgeable in everything that they sell that is purchased from us. So to that extent, we offer a lot of different training. So on the architectural side of things, we offer training for installers on sun control and decorative film, security and attachment, as well as DINOC. And we are a 3M certified DINOC training center. So if you're ever interested in becoming certified for DINOC, and Minnesota is too far for you to go, or you don't want to brave the cold, you can come to our training center in Baltimore, Maryland. And the video in the upper right-hand corner just kind of shows the training space we have. I don't know, Andrew, if you're able to hit the play button on that.
Let me see.
You have to actually share your sound when you click share.
Yeah.
But this is, that's Sean, our trainer in Baltimore, and you'll see here our training center. which conforms to 3M standards so that we can become so that we are a 3M Dynoc certified training center. So that means when you come through our 2-day course and then you take a test on the 3rd day, assuming you pass the test on the 3rd day, you become a Dynoc certified trainer and you get endorsed by 3M as such. And then we also offer training on sun control and decorative film, as well as security film and attachment system. We offer our sun control film and our security film and decorative film training at no cost to our dealers. There is a cost to the Dynoc training because that is sort of a 3M endorsed certified training course. But the courses that we sort of host and create the curriculum on, there's no charge for that. You simply go to our training calendar at epdwindowfilm.com/training. You find out what courses are available and when, and you let us know what course you'd like to enroll in and what date. And then at that point, we will register you. We also do offer, and I was just doing this as recently as last week with one of the dealers on this call, we offer extensive product knowledge or sort of sales training virtual webinars. And that is to make sure if you're a new dealer or you hire somebody new to sell, sometimes you may not have the time necessary to devote to making sure they understand the products that they're now being tasked to sell. We will do that training for you. There's no charge. It's done virtually. It's about 8 to 9 hours of training. We do ask that they take 3M's training modules twice before we train them, because our training will require them to take those modules twice. And they shouldn't take them to take them. They should take them to comprehend them. And then from there, we'll provide training to cement that foundation. We'll offer that at no charge whenever you have a new salesperson or maybe somebody new with operations, or if we ever, if a new dealer is brought on, whatever the case might be. So that's our training. We want to make sure that everybody selling 3M products that are buying those products from us has as much knowledge about these products as possible. And we'll do what we can to help you with that. Any questions about training?
Okay. Well, good. Well, thanks, Manny. Thanks for bringing us up to speed on that. That's something I'm kind of getting my hands on as well. And I had the actual opportunity to go through a product knowledge training last week online with Manny, and it's nice. It's broken up just over a few days. First thing in the morning, I think it's perfect for any company, whether it's a new salesperson, just the timing of it's well used, and it can be done, like I said, over a few days, and it's just it's time well spent. So please let us know anything to do with that. Okay, the exciting and bone-chillingly warm part of the presentation. So if you have not heard or received information about Save the Date, we do have this information here for the 3M Prestige 2026 dealer meeting. It's going to be February 23rd, 2026 through February 26th, 2026 in sunny St. Paul, Minnesota. I know everybody's kind of shaking their head about that and got some feedback, but I think this is a great chance for everyone involved in this space and 3M to really take some impactful time to really kind of get back to basics, have some new insight for the company. I know many people on this phone probably even haven't been up to 3M before, or to see the power, to see what's available and the capabilities that they do have. And it's just kind of a good reset point for everybody after the last couple of years. So during this meeting, we're going to talk about new product and program releases, networking updates, see 3M up close, Innovation Center tour, and all 3M dealers are encouraged to attend. So that is excellent news to have that back on the books. I know it'll be a little different location, but I think it'll be very impactful for those that can attend. Lastly, make sure to give us all a follow on any of our social platforms: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube TV, Instagram, LinkedIn, X. We try and share as much information as possible through these platforms. Again, feel free to contact us with any questions via the resources we've laid out throughout this presentation. The people, anywhere you need information, we are trying to provide it in the most timely manner with the most professional people and most professional responses as possible. So make sure to give us a follow on these. If not, you can always, like I said, reach out to any of us. And that's all we had in the way of slides for everyone. So like I said, we weren't going to take up the full hour, but just wanted to get all that information to everybody so they could digest it, have any questions, and just know that we're there to support you guys in any way possible. We know it's been a hectic couple of weeks in this transition, but we're doing everything possible and putting forth as much resource as possible to help be successful and help grow your businesses in any way we can. So I turn over to anybody who has any questions or anybody else who might have anything else to say.
Anybody? While you're thinking about the questions to ask, if you have any, please keep in mind how important it is to read the emails that we send all of you. Please make sure you read them because a lot of relevant information is being passed along to everybody. You know, it's a great way to communicate and be able to communicate to a couple hundred dealers at once. We use email to communicate. We communicate a lot on social media. So to Andrew's point, please be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on LinkedIn, because a lot of relevant information is being communicated via email as well as social media. Okay. And all the emails that we send to our dealers are sent as of right now through Constant Contact. So it's a graphical email. It's the same system that was used to send you the meeting invitation that you click to sign on board. We can add anybody within your organization that you want us to add. So you might have your salespeople that you want to make sure that they get these emails. Maybe your marketing people, maybe your operations people. Just let us know. We'll gladly add them to the email database so that they have access to all the email that we're sending to everybody. Okay.
Yeah, and that there should be no issues with given the size of all of our organizations, there should be no issue with any spam blockers or anything like that. But just keep in mind, as Manny said, it comes through as a graphic, but it should be pretty clean and should be no issue for you to all receive.
Yeah, and if you're not receiving it, then you may need to contact your email provider so that emails sent from Constant Contact are safe listed. So for example, I can tell you that 3Mers can't, I don't think 3Mers can receive our emails from Constant Contact because 3M locks that down. So some email providers do. So a lot of times if you're not getting these emails from us, just contact your email provider and ask for them to safe list emails sent from Constant Contact. Then the email should go through without a hitch.
So I saw a couple of things come in the chat. Justin and Meridian had a question. Any chance of creating some sort of onboarding checklist for us new folks to make sure we are up to speed? I'll give you a call, Justin, to talk to you about that. I'm not sure what you mean, if that means just to making sure that Meridian's up to speed, or if that's some sort of checklist to make sure new people in your organization are up to speed on anything like that. I mean, we can continue to give you as much information as possible, but from what I can tell, you guys are, in particular, you guys are doing just fine. You guys have everything set up and you've been purchasing through EPD, so you're good to go. I see, Manny, there's another question about the Dynac training. That was, Manny answered that. Any other questions? The excitement level for the dealer meeting location was felt by everyone.
Hey, this is Justin with Meridian Winterton. Yeah. If I just chime in real quickly, what I meant by clarification for my checklist. What I meant by is just that, do we have, do we have all the logins necessary to access all those things that you showed us? Are we set up with, accounts receivable, your guys' your billing department, things like that. Just as sort of a laundry, just a general checklist. Have we got all the things, all the I's dotted and all the T's crossed, to make sure that we're up to speed in being able to work with EPD.
Yeah. I think you're good, Justin. I think if you're asking the question, I highly doubt you have the partner portal access, if I had to guess. So we'll make sure to get that squared away with you, but I'll check internally on your, you guys have been purchasing film, so you're good to go. Yep.
Okay.
For sure. I think, Brian, I don't know if you raised your hand or if you were just high-fiving, if you're still there. Rosenberger, did you have a question? or if he just keeps high-fiving. Okay, I can't tell from that.
Sorry,
So,
sorry, couldn't figure out how to unmute.
not a shocker.
Just a high five and get a haircut. That's about it.
Thank
Love
you. So no question, just to bust my chops.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. It's just a platform. It is being recorded, Brian, so you're good. Awesome. Well, if that's it, I would again thank you everyone very much for the time. It's I can speak on my behalf and Tony's. It's great to still be working with the majority of you. Look forward to the upcoming year. It's been a great transition. Manny and the team have been beyond our expectations. I hope that we can only deliver the expectations to you guys as well. Look forward to seeing some of you in the future. Please feel free to reach out with for any questions, updates. Like we mentioned at the beginning, we're doing our best to get the Chicago facility up and running. I know that'll be a big topic for a lot of you on the call today. For some of you out west, we're doing our best to keep a balance in the Sacramento warehouse. So if you have anything that you're not getting in a relatively what you would consider a timely fashion, please reach out and let us know, and I'll work with Al to make sure that warehouse is stocked to your needs. And if that's it, I wish again, everybody, thank you for the time. Wish everyone a very safe Thanksgiving, and please reach out with any questions. Anything else, Manny?
No, thanks, Andrew. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm just responding to requests for partner portal access. Brian, if you can, just type your email address in the portal. I'll add you right away. No, thanks, Andrew, for that. We're really excited to have Andrew and Tony and Terry, who all three are online right now as part of the team here at EPD. I think with them coming on board, it helps make the transition for all of you from Interwest to EPD as easy as possible. And there still will be hiccups, especially as some of the information that we're still getting information from 3M on an ongoing basis about sort of the lay of the land. We hope that you take advantage of all these tools. This is just one part of the value proposition that we offer to our dealers, our digital footprint. And there's more to our digital footprint than what Andrew went over. This was just an introductory. Please take advantage of these tools. These tools are designed to make your lives easier. They're designed to give you support at 11 o'clock at night when we're closed. They're designed to help you get whatever you need to get that proposal done that's time sensitive for a customer, whether it's a spec card you need, or you need some sort of collateral for digital marketing and you need some high res images, or whatever the case might be. So please take advantage of all these tools, because they have been designed and they are maintained for your benefit. Okay. So with that being said, I'd like to thank all of you for your business. Again, we're really excited about servicing it. I'm always available. Please, get in touch with me. I think all of you know how to. And want to wish everyone a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Please know we will be closed Thursday and Friday. So please plan your orders accordingly.
Great. Awesome. Thanks, Manny. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a great week.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Happy holidays. Thank you.